Cannock Chase, one of Staffordshire's natural beauty spots. By day, this idyllic woodland location is the perfect place for a day out. Plenty to do up at the Chase. From treetop experiences to mountain bike trails, the summit for everyone. Even a Gruffalo orienteering course for the little kiddywinks. What? A Gruffalo? Why? Haven't you heard? He's got knobbly knees and turned out toes and a poisonous water at the end of his... Oh, just read the book. We'll watch it free on Prime. Anyway, outwardly charming as the Chase may seem, the woods hide dark secrets. For foul things dwell beneath the branches, lying in wait for the unwary. Ask anyone local to Cannock and they'll tell you that after dark, the Chase is a place best avoided. For when night falls, enter the woods at your peril, for inside lurks something worse than the devil. Avoid at all costs the gathering place, where at midnight the pigman roams on Cannock Chase. In terms of folklore, the legend of the pigman is fairly recent, first appearing in the 1940s, not long after the war. Now back then there were a number of military installations dotted in and around the Chase. Rumours started to circulate that within these facilities, strange experiments were taking place. Experiments of the genetic variety, the hybridisation of man and beast. There were whispers that folk were being kidnapped and used as unwilling lab subjects. One such victim of these vile tests were a local girl. Allegedly she'd been taken against her will, drugged, then hypnotised. They then went about impregnating the girl with a mixture of artificial pig and human DNA. She was monitored closely for 10 months. There were no sign of pregnancy. The horrific experiment was swiftly abandoned and the girl released. Dazed and confused, she made her way back home, much to the joy and relief of her worry-stricken parents, who had near given up hope of seeing her again. However, their joy was soon to turn to revulsion, for they were old-fashioned in their views, and when not long after her return, their daughter showed signs of being with child, with no knowledge of the father, well, they cast her out into the street. With nowhere to go, she retreated to the woods, and there gave birth to an abominable infant, human, but with the twisted, elongated head of a pig. It's roamed the woods ever since. On quiet nights, it's said you can hear its primal squeal. Echoing through the darkness, heralding doom to any unlucky enough to be caught in its porcine embrace. Now I know what you're thinking. This is just a load of old hogwash. Yes, pun intended. Well, it seems the pigman has been sighted on more than one occasion. In October 1993, a middle-aged couple were walking their dog around the Castle Ring area of the Chase, when suddenly they heard strange noises coming from the tree line. Now, as well as being a famous paranormal hotspot, Cannock Chase is also renowned as a place where people go to enjoy nighttime liaisons of the illicit variety. Bit of a dogging hotspot. Thinking that this was the likely source of the strange sounds, they decided to end their walk and turn back in the direction of their car. On reaching the steps down to the car park, they noticed a figure off in the distance, moving at some pace towards them. At first they thought it was just a man in a strange pointy hat. But as it stepped onto the moonlit path, they realised to their horror It wasn't an hat, but was in fact the creature's head, planted squarely atop a brawny 7-foot body. The couple picked up their pace and got in their car sharpish. Most disturbingly, as they buckled up their seatbelts and pulled off from the car park, they heard an ear-splitting squeal, and there, in the rear-view mirror, gazing at them hatefully, were the pig man. Another encounter with this abomination occurred in 2005. Claire, likely not a real name, were riding a bike on one of the Chase's many cycling trails when she spotted something strange stooped over in the undergrowth. In an email to paranormal investigator Lee Brickley, Claire stated, "Kneeling down in the dirt were what looked like a man, wearing trousers, a blazer, but no shirt. His face were totally deformed, and I can almost certainly say he had a snout." So what is it the folk of Cannock are seen? Does a pigman really wander the woods? Or is someone telling porkies? Yeah, pun intended. Don't at me. You try talking about a man-pig and not crack a few pork jokes. It's just how I bring home the bacon. Okay, I'll stop now. So what's the truth? A 7-foot boorish terror certainly sounds far-fetched. Yet the legend and sightings endure. Now, whilst writing his book, UFOs, Werewolves and the Pigman, Exposing England's Strangest Location, paranormal investigator Lee Brickley received an email from an anonymous source who claimed to be the grandson of a soldier stationed at Cannock during the 1940s. The email stated that the man's grandfather had told him it were common practice to spread rumour and misinformation in a bid to keep civilians away from areas occupied by the military. The tale of the pigman were fabricated for just such a purpose. It's certainly not outside the realms of possibility that this were the case. As with most folklore, tales grow with the telling. But could there be a simpler explanation for the sightings? As recently as April of this year, a visitor to the chase caught a family of wild boar on camera. The beasts have also been spotted crossing roads, and in one instance even charged someone. Could it be that a colony of these battle pigs has been dwelling in the woods the entire time, secreted away in the dark shadows of the forest? Seems the likeliest explanation to me. But we ain't done with creepy Cannock just yet. Something howls in the distance, beneath the light of an hunter's moon. But you'll have to wait till next time to find out what. Right, as always, house special £1 a pint. Pool table and jukebox free till closing. First person to put on War Pigs by Sabbath gets around on me and all the pork scratchings they can eat. Mind the hairy ones. They ain't nice. Have a good 'un. I'll be seeing you.